Hello everybody, welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I am your host, and on today's video, everything there is you. Also, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below or send me an email. I would love to hear from you. And now, diving into today's video. Understand this. For anything, any feeling, to look out into something such as the cosmos in the night sky and to feel that grand feeling, that is you feeling yourself as the idea of grandness looking out at itself. So you are that expression of reality looking out at itself, experiencing itself from your point of view. Now, there was a question at times I have gone along with the popular idea of being grateful, remembering things to be grateful for in order to be happy. That practice, and this person consciously knows this, that practice can create a sense of separation, truly. But who am I expressing this to if not to myself? What purpose does it really serve? It's a beautiful question from somebody, one of the followers, actually, and it really gets to the heart of, I know I am. So who am I being grateful to if not to myself? And sure, you are literally being grateful to yourself, right? Why would you not do? I'm grateful to myself for all that I am aware of, because I'm allowing myself to be more aware of it. So the more you are aware of yourself, you are actually being grateful to yourself for allowing yourself to be more aware of all that you are. It's a kind of self-experiencing self, because it is self-experiencing self. Now, gratitude often arises as a practice, remembering moments that can make us happy or appreciative, but as the question states, this can create a distance, a subtle sense of separation, because you think, I'm being grateful to somebody out there, or I'm being grateful to something, or I'm being grateful for some moment, but this is all one with me. So what's really going on here? Gratitude can also be expressed as the recognition of everything, recognizing that everything is me. That's that sense of gratitude, that feeling. Drop the word gratitude, right? Gone. What's that? What's that feeling now? See, we call it gratitude because we usually, and I have this again later on in the video, but I just want to bring it up now because it seems a bit more apt. We have a feeling that comes about after we experience an experience in the way we desire to have experienced it fully after the experiencing of it. That is a feeling. We call it gratitude because it refers to, I'm grateful for this thing. So I'm grateful for it. But what is that feeling if it wasn't contextually used after the fact something happened? It is a feeling of experiencing your wholeness. Cool, eh? So that feeling we refer to as gratitude that happens at the end is actually the entire thing, and your feeling is you feeling yourself as you would like it to be. So gratitude isn't being thankful for something, it is actually recognizing, I am this feeling as this experience. Not necessarily the experience giving me the feeling, I am that knowing of myself as that feeling. This is the experiencing of how I experience that feeling myself. And it ends up also being, I'm just grateful for having my awareness of that experience. Even the stories that say I am not exist only as experiences. I am not can only appear because I am also exists, giving it context. Think about the story I am not. If you consider the story I am not as an experience, as a real experience, because it is, right? If you consider that I am not, it only literally has relevance if the I am experience also exists. Because I am not stops becoming I am not if the I am that it was referring to not being didn't exist, because then I am not actually becomes I am that. I know it's a bit of a logical twist there, but really follow it. I am not holding a guitar pick. I am not holding a guitar pick, right? Because I wasn't in this previous moment. That moment exists. Now I am. But me not holding a guitar pick only makes contextual sense if the actual experience of I am holding the guitar pick exists, right? I am not is contextually relevant. It's contextually experienceable, but it can only contextually exist in context. If the alternate context didn't exist, I am not would be I am that. I am not holding nothing, because I wouldn't be able to refer to the guitar pick as a context, as a concept. So I am exists because I am not has no context otherwise. I am not exists because I am would have no context otherwise. Just you can reverse it any which way. It makes no difference. Gratitude, appreciation, and the experience of being are the unfolding of this recognition. The experience of more of oneself. I am, right? So I am not becomes just another experience contextually giving meaning to being I am. Because the Father, the Great Father, is not experiencing I am not. It is just experiencing being everything. So he can't actually experience I am not. It just is. So in order to experience not being something, it has to experience not actually being it, giving contextual meaning to being everything. The feeling of gratitude is inseparable from the self, because everything is inseparable from the self, so I can literally say that about anything. It is not you, it is not something outside of you, not something to be created or directed, it is you. You are gratitude. Again, drop the word. Drop the word, because the word is giving context. Yesterday is giving context, tomorrow is giving context, today is giving context. Those are just how we reference images of reality. They are just how we reference experiences of reality. After the thing, you say, I am grateful, because you just felt that entire thing. You felt the gratitude of it. You felt, it's just a word. You felt the feeling, and we call it gratitude in context. So you are that feeling. You are it. Nothing can exist without you. The feeling of gratitude is one with your being. It is natural, inherent, and inseparable. Gratitude is love, because it's only ever love. Again, if you take love as an abstract feeling and you start filtering it out to something that happens after the fact, that's gratitude. The word. Experiencing love in a relationship, I'm in love. Again, it's coming from love as a filter. I am angry at somebody. It source energy as love, going to the filter of why did this person cut me off on the road today? I'm so furious. Expression is secondary, because it's always the energy of love first. Energy is a loose word here. It's not like a tangible thing. It's just knowing. Experiencing gratitude is experiencing the self. Reality experiences itself as you through this awareness, because you are all of it. And the expression of that all of it is you being expressed. So whatever you are feeling, thinking, seeing, whatever, it's everyone as you pushed out as however you are filtering it. That's what your assumptions are. Your assumptions are literally filtering out reality, and your experiencing of what you are consciously choosing to filter it out as is your reality experience. Because you are everything simultaneously all at once anyway. Now, grandeur and the cosmos, and I have this idea specifically for one reason, right? When you look up at the sky and you see all these magnificent things, kind of like the thumbnail that I have there, right? That idea, that grandeur, grandness expression, that feeling of all these things in the sky, that feeling itself is actually you. You are one with it. It's you being expressed as that idea. Same feeling, this expressed slightly differently in awe. Looking out at the cosmos and feeling a little small is mistaking. One time sure which one's right. Who cares? That small, feeling small is the mistaking of the self for smallness. But it's not the self being smallness, it is the self experiencing its own grandeur in the only way that it can. It has to create a small thing, apparatus to experience magnitude. Otherwise, how would it experience its own magnitude were it not being a small thing? Feeling grand is recognizing I am that feeling itself. It is in the only way it can be experienced. Looking at a massive thing, looking at a massive mountain. We wouldn't have the concept of a mountain if humans were the size of planets. Because a planet doesn't see a mountain, and this is a little tiny thing. Right? It doesn't have the conceptual awareness of tiny. Like a tiny mountain, because it won't see it. It won't be able to experience it. Never mind it not being conscious or anything. But we can experience that because we are consciously looking at it. A star does not look at the Milky Way and feel itself in relation to everything else. It doesn't have the capacity to do that. I do, you do, we do, because I am consciously aware of being awareness. And holding infinity in your hands here, right? Perspective shapes the experience of grandness. If you watch a movie on your phone, for example this, you are holding reality in your hands. Infinity feeling very intimate. It's like a very intimate feeling. And again, if we were tiny, we wouldn't be able to feel something within us here, being infinite, as well as experiencing that. But we poise in this perfection of where we are experiencing both consciously. Every moment, everything you observe contributes to that experience of reality, to the experience of reality. The small and the vast coexist. The universe, the stars, the sky, endless wonders are perceived as such only because of the awareness experiencing it. The cosmos doesn't feel wonder of itself, it's just there. It's like thinking a cloud is enamored by, oh, look at all the cloud formations. Oh, that one looks like a bunny. No, it doesn't care. It's just a cloud. But we have that vast canvas of experiencing. By us, by you. Everything you see, every single expression contributes to the perception of your own grandness. Looking out at the universe and the feeling grandeur is feeling yourself as grandness itself. The world and its expression are mirrors of awareness of being. And if you really think about this, when you look out at all of those things, imagine just being one of those things, looking out for a moment, and it's like, oh, I'm just here now, cool. There's all those things around. We have a perspective. Each of those things isn't actually where it is. It's giving the illusion of this cosmic picture. But in reality, they're just there. They're just placed. They're just wherever, giving the picture. That's how three-dimensional world is presented to you. It's just stuff all over. From the individual thing, you cannot tell anything. You think it's looking out from your vantage point that there's a thing happening. There's a fundamental thing happening. But no, if you go to every individualized point of consciousness that is there and you figure out what that is doing in the relation to everything, you say it's not doing anything. Because it's all coming from you. It's all coming from your assumption on an awareness of I am reality as that no matter what's going on, what I have chosen to be is who I am. So gratitude, experiencing gratitude, is not a practice or an act. It is a recognition that it is the very pulse of your own existence. It is a recognition that reality through you experiences itself. Even the story of I am not is part of said wholeness. Experiencing separation is experiencing itself. You literally created a version of yourself, a mirror from your own self to experience yourself as yourself. So you can give gratitude to your greater awareness, to your own awareness, to your higher self, to whomever. Just know that it's all you giving it to yourself. You are feeding yourself, your own energy, your own feeling to experience yourself as that feeling, as whatever. Giving gratitude because that is the feeling you want to express. That is the feeling you want having expressed. That feeling is you expressing, and that expression is you. You want the feeling of gratitude. That's that exact feeling, that expression. But you have it continuously. And when you feel it continuously, that is your experience continuously. More things unfolding that bring about that wholeness and that feeling of gratitude. The feeling of gratitude is the self feeling itself. Like I said, you are not creating it, you are it. You are the awareness through which the universe knows itself. You are gratitude, you are love, you are existence experiencing itself. To remember, as a side note here, because the question also involves remembering past things that made you happy, to remember any experience is to recreate it. So regardless of any experience you remember yourself to have experienced, it is brand new. Gratitude is a state of being where you are experiencing yourself as you are, abundance, love, health, infinite, and knowing yourself as source. We just call it gratitude, as I said in the beginning, drop the word because of context. In reality, the word is only a reference we use after the fact of experiencing our wholeness. If A plus B equals C, then C plus minus B equals A. You can always rearrange everything. You can always rearrange it. You can always rearrange anything. If the experiencing gives you that feeling we call gratitude, then the feeling you call gratitude must also call forth the experiencing of that which would naturally unfold your own experiencing of gratitude. A equals B, B equals C. I'm not sure why I used algebra the first time. In reality, as I said, is only a reference we use after the fact for experiencing our wholeness. So basically, the wholeness of what you are experiencing as an experience is what we refer to as gratitude for that entire thing. The feeling just exists as the experience of yourself as you truly are. Now, I really hope I landed that expression because I really unpacked it for myself as well, understanding what it is. And you do this simpler and easier as people ask questions, as people reach out, as people want to express. And I truly appreciate this because it's a very fun thing to say, I'm being grateful, but I know I am the self. So who am I being grateful to? And that is a fascinatingly fun question. Who are you being grateful to? Yourself. But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with being grateful to yourself? You're the only one that can do anything. You're the only one that can give yourself permission. So yeah, I am grateful that I give myself permission to experience anything and everything and every little thing that my heart desires. I say heart, but your heart of being I am. And I am your host, Reese. This is Your Reality Beauties. Thank you all for being here. For the comments, especially the questions, shares, likes, subscriptions. Thank you for joining. Sorry, thank you for the people who joined the membership channel as well. Much love and light to all of you. There is a video that I put up on the membership channel whenever that was. Quite a lovely one, quite a very cool thing. There was a very cool thing that I accidentally bumped into in the middle of the video, which was about a manifestation story, which I didn't unpack up until that moment, which was quite fun, about buying a house that wasn't for sale. It was quite amazing. Yeah. Feel free to drop a question in the comment section and the Facebook group also. If you want to ask me questions directly or if you want video requests and things like that, please drop them in the Facebook group. I prefer that. It's much easier for me to always have it there, as well as people can also like add the inputs and things like that. So it becomes a nice little community expression. Or if you want a personalized understanding of something and you just want to help with me, you can send me an email anytime. Thank you for joining the TikTok page. Thank you for joining the Facebook page. Love and light, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.